safe harbors for the mind, creating an inclusive and supportive community. The 11th goal of SDGs, building inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable cities and communities. The 11th goal of SDGs focuses on building cities and villages that are inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable. But recently, our community has been shaken by a tragic rise in suicides and cases of depression. As my grandma wisely said, when mental health deteriorates in a society, it leads to breakdowns in community interactions, worsening attitudes towards each other, and inevitable conflicts. This is an issue that demands our serious attention. The potential reasons of the suicide rate increases recently are intensifying life stresses and worsening social isolation. The question is, what can we do about it? How can we build a community where people's mental well-being is supported and resilience is fostered? I would like to propose 3 key areas we should focus on. First, education. From a young age, we need to teach our children life skills for emotional regulation, stress management, and developing a positive mindset. Just as we have math and reading curriculum, we should have mandatory mental health curriculum that equips students with tools for weathering life's inevitable storms. By building this foundation early, we increase their chances of becoming mentally resilient adults. Second, community support structures. We need robust systems and resources available for those struggling with mental health issues. This could include affordable counseling services, peer-to-peer support groups, crisis helplines, community wellness events, and more. Too often, those suffering feel they have nowhere to turn. By wrapping supportive arms around our vulnerable members, we can guide them toward healing. Third, an attitude of openness and acceptance. There is still far too much stigma and judgment surrounding mental illness. We must normalize discussions around anxiety, depression, trauma, and psychological well-being. It should be no more shameful to seek therapy than to see a doctor for physical illness. When our community embraces mental health matters with openness, sufferers will feel safer seeking help. Of course, implementing such changes will take concerted efforts from families, schools, local organizations, healthcare providers, and government policies. But inspired, sustained action can reshape the mental health culture in our community. By prioritizing this issue wholeheartedly, we can reduce suffering, cultivate resilience, and become a model community of care and connection. The prevalence of mental health struggles shows that as a society, we are facing trials and hardships, but facing them together with compassion and commitment, we can overcome these trials and emerge stronger and healthier on the other side. It starts with each of us making the choice to prioritize mental well-being for ourselves, for our loved ones, and for our community at large.